And as always, we're going to be looking for accurate context, good risk management, and always exercising good patience.
Anytime you're talking about fundamentals in a market and direction, fundamentals take a little bit of time to play out.
We got crude oil today, kind of trading yesterday's value area really nicely, low to high.
That's what we're here for, is to put ourselves in the best success. A trading routine does that, builds that habit, lets you know what to work on, what to reflect on, and what to improve on the next day.
Good afternoon, friends of traders. Welcome to the Market Recap. I am Dan Hodgman. It is Wednesday, November 17th. We're getting closer and closer to the holiday week. I'm looking forward to it. I hope you guys are too. I hope you also had a nice day. There was some opportunity. Ranges were a little tighter in some of these markets, but chances were there. Chances were definitely there. You had crude oil opened up this morning, and we got a draw of 2.1 million barrels, but the market moves lower. What's that telling us? I think there's a lot more to it than just the number that comes out and what the market does. There's going to be some bigger questions around that. Are they going to continue to drop into the holidays, or do they start to turn back around and move higher with everyone looking to travel? So crude oil's down. I have a haircut and no hat on today. I know that's a wild one. Pretty crazy to see me without a hat, but every so often we got to clean up and make ourselves look good. You got S&Ps open up this morning basically at settlement price. I think it was about a handle away. Broke down. We're going to take a look at this. I like to where it broke. Rallies right back up to settlement price. Breaks once again. And really, we're finding huge opportunities. As a matter of fact, I'm on a call with one of my traders today. Looking at 91s in the S&Ps. So we're going to take a look at that. There was some good opportunity in the 91 section there. So we'll watch that one closely. And then you've got, so S&Ps are resolving lower, where NASDAQ, on the other hand, opened up on a big pop this morning. We rallied from settlement price all the way up to just shy of 16,400. Came pretty darn close. And then that market reversed all the way back down to settlement price, right back to that opening range. So chance was there. You got gold. Well, you got treasuries, right? Treasuries are the key here. Yields are down, so you've got treasuries higher, and gold and treasuries work in conjunction with each other. Gold continued its grind from the overnight session. We saw that start to show a little bit of life and continued on up and into some key levels. We'll look at that one shortly. Euro, we're not even going to look at the euro today. There's really not much to say. Worked below settlement, above settlement, really a tight range, tight day. We'll glance at it. But not a lot to say there. And treasuries, just like gold, we got yields down, treasuries are up. That's how it works. If you see yields dipping, you should expect treasuries to move inversely to them. So we had some good opportunity. No major news today. Really anything going on. I think, something about Bill Gates is on the talk. And that's about it. So let's go ahead and take a look at these charts. But first, I just want to say hello to everyone. Ricardo, good to see you. PK Spencer and Lemur, good to see all of you guys. Thanks for joining in. Tanya, good to see you as well. Hopefully you guys aren't judging too much me without a hat here today. I know it's a rarity. Every so often, got to go hatless and put some gel in the hair. Yes, Daniel, NQ, nice range. Let's take a look at that. How about, and see what we got going on. As always, we're starting with crude oil. Crude oil opens up this morning. And I'm sitting here, right? We got number coming out today at 9:30. I'm not really going to do anything right away. Now, if you do, we recognize where we are. We open up this morning and we attempt to move to yesterday's range. We do not accept. We have targets up above, no doubt about it. You've got settlement price and point of control up above. Settlement price being 80.76. 80.76 up here is settlement price with point of control at, hey, how about that? 80.77 is settlement price, or point of control. So you got targets up above. This market makes an initial move, and I'm not really trading this as the market is trading below value, right? As we press towards value, I'm not looking for the long. I got too much risk in that. I'm looking at the short. I'm looking at the short side of things because I'm trading away from it. I'm already trading outside of it. Let's continue to see if we get acceptance. So that's what I'm looking at here. But we know today at 9:30 we're getting a big number. I'm not going to really do anything. That number shows a draw of 2.1 million barrels, if I'm not mistaken. This market continued lower. So we are really struggling in this market. It wants to move lower. I'm okay with it moving lower. I'd like to see gas prices come down below $3 again. Next, let's go ahead and look at the S&P 500. So here's what I want to kind of point out. We're going to take a deep look because I did a deep dive on this one today with one of my traders. Actually, there's a trader here at Top Step who is trading in the Top Step trading competition. So if you didn't catch us last Thursday talking on the recap, me and Jack, we are having an internal trading competition. So here's what I looked at here today. Here was everything I was paying attention to as we were working on this together, he and I. Let me adjust just slightly. Again, kind of crudely drawn, but we're seeing points below. Actually, we looked at this before the open, so it's about right here. So market opens up. We see a break to the low side of our channel. You guys know me. This is how I have to frame out my market. I need to keep things simple. We frame this out. So this morning, we watched it bounce, and he and I started talking right up here. We've got settlement price in this market up at 46.96. 46.96 all the way up here. High side of channel. I am looking at this point right here. I'd like to see where this is coming. I've noticed 91 to 92 was kind of a point of support all night long. What was once support becomes resistance, right? So that's what I'm looking at here. I like this point. Market comes up to our moving average 20-period EMA here. Market comes up to it, and the two of us looked at it, and I said, hey, if you're looking at this, we're trying to accept inside value. We've got resistance 91 to 92, value low right here at 91. We like this area. We like this area quite a bit. So this was the first thought. Let's see if we can take a short and see if it moves lower. That's all we did. We took a small win here. We got out of the trade. We recognized volume was kind of drying up. We were starting to see a lag in volume. What is basic principles of volume? If market's moving in direction and volume is decreasing, look for market to stop, turn directions, or stay in a range. So market stopped. Rallies right up to settlement price. So we took our short win here. We rallied to settlement price. And we sat here and we watched it. And he asked me, he goes, Dan, is this trading outside of our channel? Are we looking for market state to change? I said, no. What we want to look for is when this candlestick rolls over, we're looking here to see, do we start to make new highs? If we're making new highs, great. We can take the long, possibly run it up to point of control from yesterday up here at 02. But if we start to show that this market instantly shows rejection at settlement price and starts to work its way back towards our channel, this could be a really great short opportunity. We ended up selling 94 3/4. We put our stop just above settlement price. I think we went to a handle above settlement price. We said, hey, we're okay with a little bit of room. We're still learning to trade here. Took the trade. We took the short, wrote it down to, I believe, 88. Great trade for them. And that's kind of how you want to look at this. You want to start to simply define, what am I looking at? Well, you guys know me. We want to look at value areas. We want to define our channel. What's this thing trading in? I don't want to get caught selling shorts down in the center of that channel. I want to see that market move towards high sides of channels. Key levels. What's our key levels here? Value low, which is we caught the short at 91 here. We take the winner there. And then the next move, we move ourselves up to settlement price. Another great chance to take the short and rotate back inside. So really some good opportunities. Market broke, rallied right back to high side of channel, broke once again, rallies back to high side of channel, and we're breaking once again here to end the day. And NASDAQ has just turned negative. So let's take a look at the NASDAQ. NASDAQ was positive or much stronger all day here today. Settlement price 16,300 3/4. 16,300 3/4. Market opens up just below, and this is what I like. We're at point of control. We're at settlement price. A lot of things to keep. Look for an opportunity right off the open. We're waiting to see what's going to happen. While we make an initial dip lower, we check overnight lows right here. Overnight low is sitting here at 72.5. 272.5. We moved through it by two handles. I love overnight lows. Rejected pretty quickly. Started to rotate back higher. Now is when we can start to look for our chances. This is a great area to look for a chance. Market rallies. And now here, up here, I'm not seeing any reason for me to sell or get out or anything of that nature. Market, we're seeing weakness in the other equities. Maybe that's going to start to drag things down here. This market breaks down and comes right back to settlement price. Settlement price, again, 300, 3/4, 300, 3/4. The break comes to it. Great opportunity to say, hey, I can take the long here, put stop on the other side, and see if we can catch another move to the upside. That, to me, was probably our best chance. I think a lot of people recognize direction and momentum here on this initial break. We're able to catch in on that and take advantage of that move. If you didn't, you're looking down here waiting for some key levels to come into play. Next, let's go ahead and look at the gold market. Gold, big break yesterday. We start the rally in the overnight session, and here's what I love. Here's a great chance. Market opens up and we start to see it selling off, right? Initial thought, oh, we're selling off the open. Look for direction to continue. Where did it come to? Right down to point of control. We're maintaining trend to the upside. All we're looking for in an uptrend market is we're looking for this market to fall into a level on a little bit of weakness for us to take advantage of directional move. So to me, I'm waiting for weakness. I see weakness off the open, comes right to my point of control. Boom, I love this. There's not a huge amount of risk in that trade. Right? We got point of control at 62.7 here. So we got about $80 of total risk or heat taken in this trade. Market trends higher, moves right to point of or value high. That, to me, great opportunity. And you can do the opposite up here as we approach value high. Take that short, because other than Sunday or Monday night's overnight session, we've been continuously seeing rejection right at this value high from yesterday, which happens to be today's value high. So we have confirmation to take a short up there. Jorg and Dante, good to see you as well. And Tanya, I appreciate the judging. Bring on the heckling. All right, I said we're not going to run through the euro. I don't have much to say here. We saw rejection, shorts at value high and overnight high last night. Value low from yesterday and overnight high. I don't have much more to say on that. This was a tight range, really no direction, no change, no market state adjustment, just a really quiet day here after the last few days of trending lower. But we will take a look at the 10-year note. 10-year note opens up at value low. We're seeing support kind of start to pick up all night long. We see Treasury yields are breaking or moving lower. This market takes off to the upside. We got an opportunity off the open. We take the opportunity off the open to catch the move to the upside. We were nowhere near settlement price beyond that initial move. We got settlement price down here at 130.05 half. 130.05 half is settlement price. Market moves right through it. Now, you have two options here as this market approaches settlement price right around 8 o'clock this morning. I'm going to sit on my hands. I like to wait for that equity open to execute something here in an outright situation. But if you're in, you can look at it and say, hey, I got a point of control up here at 06 half. I got settlement price here at 05 half. I'm actually okay taking a pretty cheap short to see if we can continue direction lower. You can take that short, reasonable trade, or you're going to wait for equity open, recognize market's taking off, and we showed as soon as we took off after equity open, we showed acceptance outside of yesterday's value. And if we show that acceptance, this is where we're looking to get long to go with that trend. And market finally took off here to end the day. So we have some good opportunity. Hopefully you guys are able to find some chances there. Always fun when the markets are giving us chances and trading at levels we like to see. No arguing that. So like I said, no major news here today. Not a whole lot going on. Just keep an eye on the news as always if you're trading. And just like the euro, Bitcoin was pretty quiet as well today. $60,180 a coin over there. And I know a lot of people ask, are we going to introduce Bitcoin here? We are talking about, we're trying to come up with some ideas. Still a very volatile product, but trust us, it is on the radar. We're trying to come up with something fun for it so we can all be involved. Let's take a look at our stocks here. Airbnb rallies today up to like 213, but we're going to end the day 199. Hey, stocks are down. Everything kind of seems to be, it's okay if we're seeing down in our own shares. GameStop, though, shoots up to 216, ends the day at 210 even. AMC, $42 a share. Tesla continues on higher. $1,089.01. Robinhood down again, $32.88. And our Rivian stock that we kind of talked about yesterday. Rivian, big down day today here, down 15% or $25 down to $146.07. All right, and lastly, stocks down a little bit. VIX is up. 1703 is where the VIX is calling it a day. Dante, is that indicator you use market profile? No, that is not market profile. That is volume profile. Little bit different. Little bit different there. Volume is going to be price-based, where market profile is going to be more time-based. So, but similar way to look at it, and that's an available on TS Trader. I think a lot of platforms have volume profile. Not as many have market profile. All right, tomorrow, economic releases, 7:30 a.m. Central Time. Jobless claims is coming in per usual, and Philly Fed Manufacturing Index is coming in as well. Other than that, nothing too crazy tomorrow. If you're a natural gas trader, we know that's been volatile. 9:30 a.m. Central Time, so be cautious of that. Spencer, Bitcoin is fascinating because access to so much data about who's holding it and who's moving it. You also have a lot of questions about who's holding it and who's moving it too, because it is a very anonymous product too. Great opportunity for institutional people there. No doubt about it. Still, there's still some concerns from the retail side, especially if you're looking at the futures contract, right? The standard Bitcoin futures contract is 5 Bitcoin. So we do have the introduction of the micro, which is getting a little bit thicker. We're seeing some more volume over there, which is exciting. Maybe make it a little bit more opportunistic for us. And absolutely, Dante. All right. Last thing here, and we'll get the heck on out. We're going to touch on this date in history. First one, 1869. The Suez Canal opened up. 1869, if you guys recall, about a year ago, we had a blockage in the Suez Canal with the one ship. So 150 years later, still going strong. I think I had one more. Where the heck did it go? I had one more, I swore. Apparently not. That's all I got for us today. Norman, you're welcome. Guys, on that note, I'm going to go ahead and sign on out of here. John will be back tomorrow morning, 7:45 a.m. Central Time with the market forecast. Make sure you guys tune in, give them a good heckle, and then I'll see you tomorrow afternoon. So until then, stay safe, wash your hands, trade smart, trade well. Look forward to seeing you guys in the markets. Take care, everybody.